Hi, I'm Joey Only, and welcome to my Star Wars gallery. I call it the Battle of the Space Moose. The top one is Obi Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter.
Grogu. I can see the bottom. Yep.
Here's Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. I can see the bottom. I can see the bottom. I know what it is. Grogu. Grogu. It's Grogu.
Now we do have lots of Grogu toys, so I don't think we need to okay.
Oh, he has his little ball thing
in which characters from all across the Star Wars saga show up and are hanging in the mobile, and more all the time. Since I last made a video, I probably added 4 or 5 or 6 ships, so I'm pretty stoked to show you what I got all new. This became my hobby when I got sober. This is the Mission Fleet series of ships. So smaller. This is what they look like in the box, the Razor Crest. Comes in two main parts basically, and then here's the gun in here or something. The last couple weeks, the big addition has been the Star Wars Mission Fleet line of toys. It's actually pretty sweet too, because the Mandalorian comes with his jetpack and a bunch of guns. There's the carbonite freezing thing in there too. I think we should put him right on his lap so that we can see him real good. Mandalorian guy, and he's really cool actually. What a cool action figure.
And then there's even the inside and a place to put all his guns. Also, there's like parts here.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's a carbon freeze unit in there and
jetpack and the little Grogu's thing.
Oh yeah, his little cape pod. and even his really cool looking thing there, and this
jetpack
gun. Oh yeah, right on.
It's like a blue thing. Yeah.
Okay, what I like about the Mission Fleet line is that they are smaller than the big toys, but bigger than the smallest ones. So that's really nice. Because in my hanging gallery here, I have the biggest ones at the bottom. Then I had the Micro Machines Action Fleet, which are, 4 inches, 5 inches long, big toys. And then above them, Hot Wheels, and then tiny Micro Machine ones. I didn't have anything that went sort of between the big ships that accompany the 3.75-inch action figures and the tiny Micro Machine Action Fleet ships. So it left a hole in the spacing. So when I found the Mission Fleet toys, I was really stoked, especially because they're cheap. They're selling cheap. Basically, it looks like what it looks like in Din Djarin's ship. It's going to be pretty... Oh, no! They're cool looking. Usually when you have, the smaller, more made-for-kids kind of characters, the ships that come with them are sort of cheesy, play school kind of stuff. No, not these. These basically look like smaller versions of the Star Wars ships. They've been affordable. I've been buying them for 20, 30, 40 bucks. So I do have Obi-Wan coming and Bo-Katan. And I'm trying to find the Anakin Skywalker Jedi Starfighter. And then I'll pretty much have the entire fleet of ships that Mission Fleet has made. So that will go up, chasing Buddy there with his weird TIE fighter. The Darksaber guy. That's a very cool little toy. I mean, yeah, compared to all the other Razor Crests that are out there that are really expensive. And the back door opens too, I think, Willow.
Yeah, it does.
Loading ramp. That's how he always got in and out too, so that makes sense. I began collecting Star Wars toys when I got sober. It became just sort of a hobby at first, or not even really a hobby. I just fell into it, I should say, where I was at a store, got a couple small little Hot Wheels guys, and then I thought, wow, I'd like to have something even bigger than that. And somehow, long story short, ended up with more and more. Then I started shopping on eBay. When I found I could buy Star Wars toys on eBay, I started scouring for the cheapest things I could find for auctions. So I don't really have much for vintage toys like I had when I was a kid. But that's okay, because I at least have affordable ones and a growing collection. And to me, it's not about having the original one. It's about having something I can hang up and look at and display. I don't like to just have them in a box. Yeah, this one's the Kylo Ren from Rise of Skywalker. This is the one where she jumps over this ship, remember?
Oh yeah, that ship.
That's the version of this fighter. So getting cheaper toys for me relieves me of that obligation to keep it in the box and maintain its value. Yeah, it actually looks really sweet.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The Kylo Ren.
Yeah, he looks sweet too. And within the gallery, I have lots of stuff. The B-Wing fighter was a personal must-have again. Of course, mine, when I was a kid, didn't have the guns on the wingtips, and it didn't have the cover for the cockpit. So pretty stoked that I got this one for a reasonable price last year. I really like Kylo Ren's interceptor. It's very cool looking. I like when the stove is going because it gets the heat rising and it makes all the ships dance and move around and do things, right? The rising heat. So here's an example of the mission fleet. Some changes that are going to get made is this guy is going to get moved over to the other side and join with his buddy, who is this guy. I also have a new name for the place. It's called the Battle of Space Moose. And then I'm going to also move these two guys so that I can improve upon space above. I've moved Poe Dameron over to here, and now he doesn't bump my head in the middle of the room so much anymore. I've put the new Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter. I don't have an Obi-Wan Kenobi to put in him, but I like having it with this A-Wing fighter because the two of them seem to be in sync, facing the same direction as they spin. They mostly look like they're traveling as a pair, turning at the same time. I still want to move my old TIE Fighter here and switch it with the Millennium Falcon or something like that. The new Kylo Ren, it's hanging up in that second tier. So the first tier is the large ships down here at the bottom of the room. The second tier is the mission fleet now. There's an A-Wing from the Micro Machine Action Fleet. There's an A-Wing and an X-Wing, 2 X-Wings, one's on fire. There's a Darth Vader and a TIE Interceptor from Micro Machine Action Fleet circa 1990s. So they got that third tier, and then the fourth tier is the Hot Wheels, and then higher up the Micro Machines. So slowly I'm gathering more and more ships in the battle. If you have Star Wars paraphernalia you want to get rid of, please contact me. I'd love to take it and add it to what's becoming my little gallery museum. Always room for more here. So I'll keep updating you on what's going on and keep subscribing to my channel. I take a little break from talking weather and wilderness once in a while to do something else, like show you my Star Wars toys. Okay, bye for now.